Atletico Madrid 1, Manchester United 0. Man United are out of this year's Champions League. We don't even know when they're going to be back there, because the way they are in the league, with Arsenal breathing down the neck, with games in hand, Tottenham, West Ham, I think we're literally heading into Europa League. I don't know when we're going to be back. I mean, today, you are expecting. The game is tied at 1-1. No away goals in this situation, as the rules have changed. You can see the fire required. Winner takes it all. We said this on the podcast. United have to attack. The team that scores first is literally going to have a head start. But United, knowing the situation, knowing the gravity and astronomical effect of this game, still failed to do the right thing. The right thing, honestly, in my honest opinion, I would not select a to start. No way. Okay, Pogba might not been disciplined enough. Atletico Madrid, this has been Simeone's worst teams. And yet, we could not even beat them. What does that say about Man United? It just says we are just not good enough. Overhyped players. We beat Spurs before we won the league title. I'm sorry, it's not good enough. We cannot keep comprehending this kind of poor performances, especially at Old Trafford. We lose most games at Old Trafford. You think about it. Most of the games we've lost at Old Trafford, mate, this season. If you can't beat Atletico Madrid or even score a goal at home, you don't deserve to be in the Champions League, mate. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. It is the truth. In this level of football, if the ref doesn't give the decision, you get up, you keep moving. You're constantly complaining and throwing your hands in the air, throwing your toys at the pram, ain't gonna change the referee's decision, mate. Yes, Elanga's foul. The referee didn't give. Get on with it. Because you lose focus and you're throwing your hands in the air and constantly barraging the referee. Atletico Madrid, United lose the focus. Harry Maguire out of position. Delors to mark two players. They all, you know what? I got to the point whereby this is absolutely an insult. I think this club just wants to humiliate the fans. We are actually a joke, an absolute joke. Because if you look at it, why is Harry Maguire even on that team? Why was he playing today? Can someone explain why did we not start with Lindelof? We've said it time and time, week in, week out. His positional play is so poor. He was drawn out. He doesn't sense the danger. People say Delors had two people to mark. Two. Who's he going to go with? That's the problem here. The lack of discipline, the lack of fighting and arguing with refs. And this is the result. You're out of Champions League. The only hope, I wasn't expecting them to win Champions League, but I was at least expecting them to get to the quarterfinals. This was the worst Atletico Madrid team I've seen under Simeone. They scored one, they shut shop. Shut shop. United were just going sideways. Couldn't get past, could not find a way. Ronaldo did not even have a shot on target. Not one. What does that say? It says we could not create. We didn't have chances. Elanga had one chance. Hey, goalkeeper saved. Varane had the header, goalkeeper saved. Other than that, we could not break them down. It's like a low block team. Just like we could not beat Watford, like we could not beat Villa, like we could not beat Burnley, like we couldn't beat Newcastle. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. Weak mentality, lack of ideas, lack of positioning, lack of the ability to detect the danger at the back. And that's what's cost us this game. Was the selection right? No. I don't think he should have brought McTominay on. I think they should have stuck with Fred, Matic and Pogba. Regardless. I think regardless, we should have brought Bruno in the second half. Rashford, his head was down before he even got on the field. He's still upset that he's not being picked. Get the fuck out of there, mate. You want to go? The door's right there, mate. Go. Because this, your head drop mentality before you even come onto the field, you're like, no man, nah. This team is off. This team is completely off. They need to be all sold off. I'm sorry. Some of these players are not, they should not even be there. They should not be there. Radnick's selection today was wrong. He should not have started Bruno. No way. Should have brought Bruno on the second half. Should have started Matic. Because Atletico Madrid surrendered possession to United. But we do not do anything in the possession. Just like the way they hounded us in the first half in Spain. We couldn't even do that. We are holding the ball and going sideways, not penetrating, not making the defense work. It's like we had no ideas. We're lack of ideas. Whew. It's a lot of people saying, Tim, did you expect United to actually beat Atletico? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because this was the worst Atletico Madrid team I've seen. The weakest. And yet we couldn't even beat them or even score against them at home? Come on, man. Give a dog a fucking bone here. While you're watching, don't forget to smash the button. Subscribe to our video by hitting the subscribe button at the bottom right of our screen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We are in the point whereby we need all your support to push this channel to the next level. And with your help and your support, we will get there. Thank you so much for all of you who've been subscribing to our channel. We really appreciate it. But the season, to me, the season is done. I think the season is over. It is over. Because I cannot visually, through my retina or macula or iris, see a way through this top four. I just can't see. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to be positive. But I cannot bloody see a way to get to top four. We have to play Arsenal. We have to play Liverpool. We have to play Chelsea. And most of those games are away. We don't do well at home. We're not going to beat Liverpool at Anfield. We're not going to beat Chelsea at Old Trafford. And we're definitely not going to win at the Emirates. I would love to say 3 points, but we can't even do that. That's the problem. We go to Old Trafford, we freeze, we crumble like a bread that did not rise or bake properly in an oven after putting the temperature to the highest most possible. This is just not good enough. Yet you have the pundits blaming the manager. Where is the blame to the players? Where is someone saying Harry was shit? Rashford was shit. But the players keep getting a pass. Is it because they're English players? This is the bias by the press. Constantly, oh, Lingard, Rashford, Rashford, Lingard, Henderson, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw. These are great players. Every player I've mentioned is above nothing more than a 5. They're all rubbish. And I'm being honest. Let's call it as it is. We've been saying Rashford, Martial is so lazy. We shipped him off. Tell me what Rashford has done differently from what Martial does. I thought so. Crickets. Because he's English. We give him the benefit of doubt. Oh, he's feeding the nation. He's from the academy. Fuck that shit. We're done with all this academy bullshit. If you come from the academy, doesn't mean you got to play shit. Fucking leave. But that does not explain why we cannot beat teams at Old Trafford. The tactics wasn't bad. We just don't have what it takes to break down teams who defend. That's what it is. That's all it is. And we saw it again. Just like we couldn't break Watford down. Watford were fighting relegation, just like we couldn't break Burnley down. This is Atletico Madrid, one of the best teams in Champions League football, who do not concede a lot of goals. You see what they did to Liverpool last season? We didn't even get to extra time. We didn't even get to extra time, mate. We didn't even get there. 90 minutes, we could not score one goal. One. We're out. We don't even know when we're going to be back in Champions League again. Because this season, we're literally fucked. We are literally fucked. We are praying for Arsenal to drop points. We're praying for Liverpool to beat Arsenal. We're praying for Arsenal to tumble so we can squeeze in top four. We honestly, if we're honest to ourselves, we don't deserve top four, mate. We need to be in Europa League. That's our level. Europa League, that's our level. I have no more words. We're out and we're out. It's fucking shit. I'll see you guys on the next one. From me, on a very miserable night and a miserable day of United making an exit from the round of 16, not even from the quarterfinals. We are just so far